And today we're going to be talking about some ATP rankings. We're going to be predicting some WTA quarterfinal matchups in Beijing, and the seeds are playing in Shanghai, so let's get into it. First, let's take a look at the active ATP rankings. Novak Djokovic still at the number 1 spot, dropping 250 points because he did not play Astana. Alcaraz at number 2, Medvedev sitting at number 3. Jannik Sinner bumping up 3 spots in the ranking to number 4 after winning Beijing. Holger Rune goes down, and Tsitsipas goes down, and Andrei Rublev goes down. Taylor Fritz sitting at number 8, Casper Ruud sitting at number 9, and Alexander Zverev sitting at number 10. Alex de Minaur and Tommy Paul both moved up 1 spot in the rankings. Let's take a look at the Race to Turin ATP rankings. Novak Djokovic sitting at number 1. Alcaraz sitting at number 2, Medvedev number 3, Jannik Sinner at number 4, Andrei Rublev at number 5, Tsitsipas at number 6. He's going to want to have a good week in Shanghai this week. Alexander Zverev at number 7, playing Shanghai as well. Holger Rune number 8. If he wants to qualify, he's going to want to have a good week in Shanghai this week. Taylor Fritz at number 9. He's trying to qualify, and Casper Ruud as well. And Alex de Minaur sitting at number 11. Let's take a look at some of these matchups here. This is the round of 64 at the Shanghai Rolex Masters here. And right on Stadium Court, the first match of the day, Casper Ruud, the 8th seed from Norway, taking on Yoshihito Nishioka. And I think Casper Ruud will win this matchup here in straight sets. Yoshihito Nishioka is a strong lefty player that can give you a tough time, but I think Casper Ruud's got the experience here. Brandon Nakashima here taking on 3 seed Holger Rune, and Holger Rune here is going to want to have a good week in Shanghai. I think he's going to win this matchup here in straight sets. We haven't seen a ton of Brandon Nakashima this year. Thomas Echeverry taking on the Chinese player Zhi Zhang, and I'm going with the upset here. I'm going Zhi Zhang here in 3 sets. I think the Shanghai crowd is really going to be behind him here in the matchup, behind him here in this match. And the last match here, Roman Saflin versus Sasha Zverev, a rematch of the Chengdu final, and I think Zverev will take this match here in 3 sets. But Roman Saflin took down Andy Murray in the previous round in straight sets, so Roman Saflin is a player right now on a hot streak. Moving on to Court 3, Fabian Marozsan taking on 11 seed Alex de Minaur. I'm going to go Alex de Minaur here in straight sets, the speed demon. Another round of 64 matchup here, Felix Auger-Aliassime taking on the talented Hungarian player Martin Fucsovics. I'm going to go Felix Auger-Aliassime here in 3 sets. Fucsovics is a very strong player, and Auger-Aliassime is starting to get his form back. Hubie Hurkacz here, taking on Thanasi Kokkinakis, the talented Aussie. I'm going Hubie Hurkacz here in straight sets, but Kokkinakis is a player that can really make it tough for you out there. And Dane Sweeney, qualifier here, haven't seen him a lot on the ATP, really, in a Masters 1000 here, taking on the 25 seed Sebi Baez. I'm going Sebi Baez here in straight sets. On Grandstand Court, Yannick Hoffman here taking on Chris Eubanks, 29 seed, making his debut in Shanghai. I'm going Chris Eubanks here straight sets. Lorenzo Musetti, 17 seed here, taking on the qualifier. I'm going Musetti here in straight sets. He's looking to have a good week in Shanghai. Ben Shelton, number 19 seed from the U.S., taking on Jemmy Munar, his debut in Shanghai. I'm going Ben Shelton here in straight sets. The player who's coming off the semifinals of the U.S. Open and having a strong Laver Cup performance. And finally, finalist of Astana here, Sebi Korda, 26T, taking on a qualifier from China. I'm going Sebi Korda here in straight sets. Finally, on Court 4, Tallinn Greek Sport, 23 seed here, taking on Dusan Lajovic. Dusan Lajovic here looking strong in the previous round, taking down Stan Wawrinka here. I'm going Greek Sport in 3 sets here. And Mackie McDonald taking on Francisco Cerundolo. This matchup could go either way. I'm going to go Francisco Cerundolo here in 3 sets, but this can be a tough battle. Moving on to Beijing, it's the WTA 1000 event. It is the quarterfinals now in Beijing. And first up, Caroline Garcia versus Iga Swiatek. Caroline Garcia really getting her form back after having a tough U.S. Open and Iga Swiatek getting her form back as well. And I'm going to go Iga Swiatek here in straight sets, but if Caroline Garcia could pull the upset, that would be huge. Maria Sakkari taking on Coco Gauff, another big matchup here. I'm going Coco Gauff here in straight sets. I think Coco Gauff is really going to overpower Maria Sakkari, and she's super consistent and her foot speed is impeccable. Yelena Ostapenko here taking on the Russian player, Ludmila Samsonova here. Two players who hit the ball extremely hard and go for a ton in their shots. I'm going Yelena Ostapenko here in 3 sets, but this matchup could go either way. And this matchup could be a final right here. Sabalenka here taking on Elena Rybakina. I'm going Sabalenka here in 3 sets, but again, this matchup could go either way. All of these quarterfinal matchups here are star-studded matchups here, and it's going to be a great quarterfinals in Beijing. Well, there you have it. Those are my predictions for Shanghai and Beijing. We will see you in the next video.